Hi, I'm Bill Snyder, your friendly neighborhood sports information director at Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. Welcome to another spring edition of Bulldog Blitz, and we'll strap up the chin straps and get started with football. The Bulldogs held their final spring scrimmage of the 2013 campaign this week at A.L. May Memorial Stadium. The Bulldogs now get ready for the off season and then next fall when football starts for real. After some great plays on the gridiron yesterday, let's hear what head coach Steve Campbell had to say as spring football winds down.
Hey, hey, we do deep. Hey, hey, we do deep. Hey, hey, we do deep. Hey, hey, hey. Here we go. One time finish. One time finish.
We are Go Coast. We are Go Coast. Come on. We are Go Coast.
We got some reinforcements coming. We signed some really good football players to come in and help you guys. The deal is, how hard are we going to be willing to work between now and then? How much do we pull together as a team? Guys, you got a chance to do something special. You got a chance to do something special. Finish the semester strong. Finish strong in the classroom. Get in the weight room. Start getting yourself bigger. The pads come off now. The pads come off now, and we start getting bigger, faster, and stronger, getting ready for next year.
All in on one time,
all in!
And as you heard Coach Campbell, the guys will be in the weight room and out on the track getting bigger, stronger, and faster. Then they'll be back midsummer to get ready for the 2013 football season. Now over to the softball diamond. The 8th-ranked Lady Bulldogs continue to play well this week. Pearl River came to town, and the Lady Bulldogs swept the Lady Wildcats in a doubleheader. It's the second time this season Gulf Coast has swept Pearl River, as Gulf Coast is now 28-7 on the year and 17-3 in the South Division. Coming up this weekend, a huge road trip to take on Jones. Then Gulf Coast will be back at home to take on Southwest. Meanwhile, the baseball team, they went to Jones this week and split a doubleheader with the Bobcats. Baseball in that hunt for a playoff spot and a chance to play in the postseason. They traveled to Southwest this weekend, then back at home against East Central. And speaking of being on the road, the Gulf Coast tennis team, a big road trip this week. They're at the state tennis tournament in Tupelo. Both the men's and women's teams trying to get one of those top 3 spots so they can advance to the Region 23 tournament next week. We had a chance to talk to head coach Gary Bourgeois about staying confident but not getting too confident about playing in the postseason.
I want my players to be confident, but I don't want them to be cocky. So I want them to be feeling like, yes, we've had a good season, but anything can happen at state. It's a different environment. Everybody is playing stronger. The teams you played back in the season, they have a goal of themselves wanting to do well and finish 1, 2, or 3. So everybody ups their game at state. So this is what we have to do. We have to not only match our performance in the season, but go beyond that as well in the state tournament.
And after the first day's events, Gulf Coast looking pretty good in the men's and the women's categories. The men went undefeated in singles play. The girls were 4-3. They'll also play doubles matches and then their semifinals and hopefully finals matches over the weekend. So best of luck to the tennis team. And meanwhile, the Bulldog golf team, their string of 3 straight state championships broken over at the state tournament this week. They finished 4th at the state tournament. So the golf team regrouping, and they're ready to head to the regionals where they're going for their 6th straight, it's hard to believe, their 6th straight Region 23 championship at Dancing Rabbit up in Philadelphia. So good luck to the golf team. And finally this week, some women's basketball. One of our terrific sophomore Lady Bulldogs is moving on to the next level. Sophomore Marquia Nix from Moss Point is signing with USM. She will be a Lady Golden Eagle next year. Marquia was the Mgccc Player of the Week twice this season and helped lead the Lady Bulldogs to a Region 23 semifinal spot. Now, let's hear from Marquia on the big signing.
I went on a visit to USM. I felt like they were the best fit for me academically and athletically. So, from what Coach McNelis tells me, she feels like my skills right now, they're going to have to get better. I'm going to have to perfect a lot of different things, but how my style of play will fit right in for what she needs.
And remember, you can follow us online at mgccbulldogs.com, also on Facebook and Twitter, and on our YouTube video page. Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of Bulldog Blitz. I'm Bill Snyder. We'll see you next time.